All right, you guys, welcome back to the channel Girls Love Talk podcast with Taylor Maree. And thank you for tuning in again. If you have not checked out my last video that I uploaded, please be sure to go over there and show that some love, like, comment, share, subscribe. Okay, I'm gonna keep hounding y'all about that because I am new to YouTube and I could use some love and support, you guys. So, um, you know, I'm just going to do that. I'm just warning y'all now. But, welcome to the channel if this is your first video you are hearing. Now, y'all are probably here for the reason that I put in the title, of course. Lala Anthony has been making a lot of headlines. It's not her first time making headlines, of course, but she's making headlines lately because of the things that she has said, okay? So let's get into Lala Anthony. Now, she is currently starring in BMF right now. I know that she played in Power. So a lot of people was going in on her at first about the roles that she played. Like people had a lot to say about the fact that she has been, they've seen her in, several sex scenes now because of the roles that she's recently done. And I just feel like, look, y'all, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Let that girl be, that woman be. She's a grown woman, and then she's in acting. So you have to be a little bit. I believe you have to be a little bit more open to, all the different types of roles, especially when she's up and coming. Even though she's been on the scene for a long time, doing her hosting gigs, and she's had roles in other movies like small time roles or whatnot. You can tell she really wants to break out for real. And so, for me, it's like if Holly Berry can play a whole crackhead, Lala can, why, she's probably looking at it like, why would I want to limit myself? Like I want to do all types of stuff. Plus it just makes it more interesting. Like that people can, it showcases your skill and talent more if you're able to, you know, be open to the roles that you play in, or even like the dramatic scenes that you may be a part of. And you might have, it might be some hot, steamy scenes. It might, and it just is what it is. People gonna think what they gonna think. Now, if she, definitely don't do anything against your like religious beliefs or anything like that. Like, no, don't do that. And then you have a lot of people who have definitely turned down things due to that. And shout out to them for that because you definitely need to stick to your morals, okay? But yeah, so y'all was clowning her, talking about she always getting bust down on TV. I said, leave her alone. No, 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 don't do that. But I'm not gonna lie, she'd have been in some steamy scenes, but it is what it is. And plus, I'm pretty sure that keep the DMs lit. She is a good looking woman and she is a single. Divorce was not that long ago, maybe like a year and a half now. So it don't hurt to, help for her promoting of herself in the single life that she's living right now. But anyway, she been making headlines also due to the fact that when she hosted on the Breakfast Club, she basically said some, interesting things about marriage. Now, would I play the clips for y'all? I would. But you see, I don't got time to be getting striked down or, beaten over the head by, these restrictions and whatnot. And I don't want to be violating anything. So I can't play the clips for you guys. I did get the clips and everything. And then I thought about it. I'm like, look, why would I do all of that hard work? Because this ain't easy. But why would I do all of that hard work just to be told, nope, we taking that down. Nope. Breakfast Club and all these other people, like they flagged it. I don't got time for that. So, of course, if y'all haven't heard the interview, it's so many ways to go and find it. But yeah, be sure to watch my video first or afterwards. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So she's hosting on the Breakfast Club. They don't have a female host anymore because Angela Yee, she's gone now. She's done with that. She's in her own other endeavors. Shout out to Angela Yee, because even though a lot of people didn't really feel for her, I kind of liked her. I did. She was a pretty positive chick, especially when not Angela, when Charlemagne, like, if you can work alongside him, like, you are a trooper. And Envy too, because Envy he didn't got on my nerves a lot of times before too. But anyway, they're just kind of like testing it out, just having like other people just come on and host. Which I have to say, Lala, you, I mean, that's what she's done, in her early stages of her career. So of course she did great, with being able to hold conversation and whatnot. But let's get into the things that she said about marriage. Okay, so she was basically sharing how you don't really hear too much. You don't hear too much anymore about what people would like, as far as goal wise in their relationship. Well, you hear it because people talk about, oh, I want us to get money together, we look good, we have fun, and all of that good stuff. But when it comes to the marriage part, they just mainly feel like, that's not really necessarily a goal for us. If we get there, we get there. We don't, we don't. And I can agree with her that that's true. A lot of people do have that mindset, especially now more than ever, that I don't really have to get married. Before it was like, oh my God, like, you're never gonna get married. That sounded like the worst thing ever to people. But now you got people who just like, yeah, I'm cool with that. Like, I actually enjoyed that. Could it be because of bad shit that they've seen happen with other people? Yeah, it could be. Let's be clear. If you'd have seen a Tyler Perry movie or play, you probably didn't contemplate it about ever getting married, because the relationships be, ooh, it'd be a mess, right? Or if you see messy situations with, again, family members and friends, you're gonna be looking like, I don't know. And I liked how she touched on, is it a union of love, or is it really just about paperwork and assets and business or whatnot? Because you got a lot of people, I know y'all didn't heard this before, people saying marriage is a business. It's not just about love. I didn't heard that a million times. And it has some truth to it. It does, but I would never want to be locked into something just on a business terms or thing. Like, I just wouldn't. Business is a part of it. It becomes a part of it, of course, because y'all are combining your lives together. But it should not be just all about that. But we also know that love is not always enough. Like, it's not just, I don't think that love should be the only reason why you are in that marriage, because you fall in love, fall out of love. So you have to have a lot of things that keep you binded with that person beyond just like love. But that's true. Some people are really out here just like, well, it works financially for me, so this is what I'm working with. Like, and that's fucked up. Excuse my language. That's messed up, but it be like that. It be like that. So she spoke no wrongs on that to me. A lot of people I did see have some negative negative stuff to say about what she said. They said she is miserable. She angry at the world because she, is freshly out of a divorce, and so she basically trying to down talk everybody else who's in a relationship. And I don't feel like she's trying to down talk everybody else. She's just speaking on her own experience, from her experience, and just from, like she said, it's about your circle too and what you see. Like she said, baby, she said that most of her married friends are miserable and really don't want to be married. Now, is that a crazy thing to say? It really is. Out loud, it's very crazy to say. But is that true for a lot of people? Yes. Some of y'all, including myself, I've seen it before too. You witness people who are in long-term relationships, marriages, whatever you will, with people who they really kind of like would love to check out of being with, but at the same time, they just hanging in there. And that's horrible. It just sounds horrible. And again, even myself as a married woman myself, I can understand why some people would be like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. But, to each his own. It's really going to be up to you, of course. Um, she definitely dropped some tea on the friends now. Like, I can agree when people say, like, she probably going to be getting side eyed from her friends. I can agree to that because, baby, if I'm a friend of Lala's and I'm hearing that and I'm married or maybe I'm not married, I'll be kind of looking like, damn, who's she talking about? Who is she talking about? Because you got Sierra and Russell. We all look at their relationship. I ain't saying all of us, but a lot of us, the people on the outside looking in, we see their relationship and we really feel like, okay, dang, that must be a super healthy relationship. She seems so happy. So does he. We all know what Sierra went through with Future, trying to, baby, just dissed her so bad, so bad. He never wanted to, settle down with her, and I don't think he's one of those people who he don't believe in no dang marriage either. But it is what it is. He just shouldn't be wasting people's times. But maybe he'd be more honest with the girls he didn't been with now because he don't have a problem getting with people. So maybe he won't honest. I'll give Future that. But so we all are happy for her and rooting for her relationship. Most of us, some people, some of these people, especially men, have been big haters on that relationship to me because it's like, dang, like you mad that the girl happy and she moved on? Like, like what is there to be mad about with that? Like, but is it them? Because some people be faking it till they make it too now. Or who else? Kelly Rowland. Now we do know that Kelly, um, she and her husband, like we don't hear a whole lot about them. I promise we don't. I think they got two boys together. They keep their stuff real private, and amen to them for that because I would agree that it's definitely a good idea to try to be as private as possible, especially being in the career field that they are in. It's kind of hard to even be able to. So, shout out to Kelly for that. But is it you, girl? Is it you over there, miserable and married? I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people out here M&Ms, but I think she, and people was dragging Lala. They were like, she's being negative. She's that friend who is just because she's, not had a good experience with her relationship. Now she's trying to, go and spread that amongst her girlfriends or like put that idea in their heads that they're not really happy with what they got going on. But I beg to disagree. Like, I do not think that that was her intention. I don't intention. Like, honestly, I think she's just she's speaking on how she feels, the way she sees things, and let's keep it real. Some of these friends probably actually out loud out loud vented to her and said that how they feel or whatnot, or maybe they didn't, but it's just certain stuff they speak on or how they act or things that she's witnessed that made her feel like they not really happy, But either way, I can't see how people can look at that and be like, dang, like that's shady. That's some dirty, messy stuff for you to say something like that because again, the friend group might be looking like, dang, like you throwing shade at us, like man. So I don't know, Lala. You might have put yourself in some hot water with, saying that specific part right there. You really may have. But it is no shade to Kim Kardashian, but I gotta mention her too because she's also a really close friend of Lala's. And let's be clear, she does not. When you look at her situation, she don't really set a good example. Not that she has to set any type of example, but just using her as an example, she doesn't set a good example for those people who really would say that marriage is worth it and it's not the worst thing in the world, and that who are just really believers of love, and definitely not a good example for people who believe that getting married is worth doing more than once. Because I'm with Lala on that. Like, I ain't doing it again. Find somebody else to do it. So I would Lala on that part. Sorry, not sorry. I just don't. It's a lot that goes into relationships. Period. So I don't know. I don't think I would want to do vows again. And I don't know. I don't know. But you really, how they say never. So I wouldn't say never, but babe, that's a lot. I could say that's just a lot. To get married again after you've already been, but to each his own. But Kim K, baby, I know she got to be talking about her. What y'all think? I think Kim K is definitely one of them friends that she kind of, hinting towards, because baby, the marriages that she done been in, like, we ain't gonna get on her, because I don't know. And now she got them. What, she got 4 kids, and look, she loves her kids, and you can tell. I think she is doing great as a mom, and I think that really helped her as a person, like being a mother, because she really, that's where she gets her unconditional love from. Ooh, y'all, I'm over here knocking over stuff. But I think that's, some people, they get their unconditional love and true love from the kids. Maybe, who knows? I don't know. I don't know who her next love life, what that will look like for Kim, but she has not had it easy either. So is she talking about her too? Mm, mm. Possibly, y'all. But you guys, again, Lala, just take it to account. And I know a lot of y'all have taken it into account, but she has been through a lot. There was side babies being made, so many situations where he was out messing with girls here, there, everywhere. They travel a lot. I mean, he's an NBA player. Y'all know how the girls just flock, okay? Or the men, they flock to the girls, vice versa. And so she went through a lot with that. But at the same time, a lot of people don't have sympathy for her either, because they're like, look, you decided to hang on to that knowing that it wasn't what you needed it to be. And I kind of can't blame them for kind of having that type of mindset, because it is like, why would you hang on to something if you know that it's not going well? But at the same time, it's a lot of factors that go into that. It's not like every day was probably hell for her, but she definitely went through a lot. But I don't feel like she is bitter. A lot of people's calling her, she's a bitter auntie now, and they saying she insecure, and she mad because she got all of that body work done, and don't nobody want to be with her. And I'm just like, don't do that, don't do that. Lala is definitely gorgeous, always has been to me. Um, and so I don't think she at all will have a problem with finding somebody. I think she just don't really care to have anybody right now, and if so, definitely nothing serious. And it makes sense. I mean, again, just you got to just look at where she is at right now in her life. She ain't been divorced that long, and when she was in a relationship, it was very serious, and it went on for a long time. So we kind of should already expect her to kind of speak like that. And so you just gotta let your truth out. Like, some people, they want to be super poised and whatnot, but I think she just wanted to be honest. Like, and honesty is necessary. Some of us are so used to hearing people kind of sugarcoat and butter up stuff, knowing damn well they don't really feel that way. So I can appreciate her rawness when it comes to her take on relationships these days. Because at the end of the day, did she lie about the fact that a lot of people are leaning towards not wanting to be married? That is true. Maybe not necessarily in your group of people that you deal with or in your world, but if you just look online and things you see um, being talked about and discussed, you will hear a lot of people talking like that. Like, you will. So I don't got no problem with what she said. to each his own on that, of course. But that whole thing of her saying that her friends, some of her people that she know, that she go with, whatever, that she talked to, they are miserably married. That's major, that's like, whoa, like, so it got people thinking, like, that was pretty shady for you to say that. So I don't know. We just gonna see. If she end up falling out with some people, then we know why. But that's pretty much I got to say about it. Again, it's a to each its own situation. Y'all have to let me know what y'all think about what she, talked about. um again, for me, I think she's just speaking from her own standpoint. Of course, that's what we all do, right? um so I don't really feel like she's wrong, but the friends part, that was very shady. So y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Please be sure to comment that down below underneath this video. Also, so I hate when I trip over my words, but also, you guys, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to this channel if you are enjoying my content, and hit the subscription, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified for every video that I upload. And I'm just trying to build some support on here. I have been, doing this for a while, but I am new to YouTube. So if there's any improvement needed, that you happen to notice, please keep in mind that it's on the way. It's on the way, baby. In due time. And I'm still learning. So if you guys enjoy the content, again, show me some love and be sure to subscribe. And until next time, guys, I am out. Bye.